The 10 cent coin issued in the year 2000 with a mint mark M from Spain is part of the first generation of euro coins introduced when the euro monetary system began circulating in Europe. Spain officially adopted the euro in 1999 for electronic transactions and began circulating euro coins and banknotes in 2002, but many coins, including the 2000 dated pieces, were minted earlier to prepare for the launch. The Spanish 10-cent coin features the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, best known as the author of the classic novel Don Quixote, which is widely considered one of the most influential works in world literature and often described as the first modern novel. Spain chose Cervantes for its 10, 20, and 50-cent euro coins to symbolize Spanish culture, literature, and national identity. On the obverse, national side, of the coin, a portrait of Cervantes is shown facing slightly to the left with detailed engraving lines. Around the portrait appears the inscription Espa and the year 2000, while the M mint mark represents the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, located in Madrid, where Spain's euro coins are produced. The design was created by Spanish engraver Begoña Castellanos, who crafted the portrait style used on several Spanish euro denominations. Surrounding the outer ring of the coin are 12 stars, representing the European Union, symbolizing unity, harmony, and solidarity among European nations. The reverse, common European side, of the 10-cent coin was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, who created the standard design used by many Eurozone countries for the first series of euro coins. This side displays the large number, 10, with the word Eurocent, along with a map of Europe illustrating the union of European nations using the euro currency. The 10-cent euro coin is made from a metal alloy called Nordic gold, which is not actually gold but a combination of copper, about 89%, aluminum, around 5%, zinc, about 5%, and tin, about 1%. This alloy gives the coin its distinctive golden color while being durable and resistant to corrosion. The coin has a diameter of approximately 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. The edge of the coin is scalloped with 7 indents, which helps visually impaired individuals identify it by touch and also adds security against counterfeiting. When Spain prepared for the euro transition, millions of coins dated from 1999 to 2001 were minted in advance. The 2000 dated Spanish 10-cent coin is therefore one of the early production coins manufactured before the euro physically entered circulation. These coins became widely used after euro cash changeover 2002, when euro coins replaced the Spanish currency, known as the Spanish peseta. The peseta had been Spain's currency for more than a century before the euro replaced it as part of European monetary integration. Because the 10-cent denomination represents 1/10 of a euro, it is commonly used in everyday transactions across the Eurozone for small purchases, vending machines, public transportation, and retail pricing. From a numismatic perspective, the 2000 Spain 10-cent Cervantes coin is generally considered common circulation coinage rather than a rare collector's item. The mintage reached tens of millions of pieces, meaning it was widely distributed. However, collectors of euro coins often keep examples from each year and country, especially from the early euro years, 1999 to 2002. Coins in uncirculated condition, UNC, or brilliant uncirculated, BU, condition, meaning they were never used in daily transactions, can be slightly more desirable among collectors. Some collectors also search for mint errors, unusual strikes, or coins preserved in mint sets issued by the Spanish Mint. In typical circulated condition, the coin's value is usually close to its face value of 10 cents, though pristine collector examples might sell for a small premium in coin markets or online auctions. The portrait of Miguel de Cervantes on the coin carries deep cultural meaning for Spain. Cervantes was born in 1547 in Alcalá de Henares and lived during Spain's golden age of literature. His masterpiece Don Quixote, first published in 1605 with a second part in 1615, tells the story of a nobleman who becomes a self-styled knight-errant and embarks on imaginative adventures with his loyal squire Sancho Panza. The novel's themes, idealism, reality, satire, and human nature, have influenced writers and thinkers worldwide for centuries. By placing Cervantes on the 10-cent coin, Spain highlights its literary heritage every time the coin changes hands in daily life. The euro coin system allows each member state to design one side of its coins while keeping a common European reverse side, creating a shared currency that still preserves national identity. Spain uses three main themes across its euro coin denominations: the image of Miguel de Cervantes on the 10-, 20-, and 50-cent coins, the portrait of King Juan Carlos I on the 1 and 2 euro coins from the first series, and the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela on the 1-, 2-, and 5-cent coins. Later series updated some portraits, including replacing King Juan Carlos I with King Felipe VI after he became king in 2014. Because euro coins circulate freely throughout the Eurozone, a 2000 Spanish 10-cent coin can easily appear in countries far from Spain, traveling through commerce across Europe. It may be used in everyday purchases in countries such as France, Germany, Italy, or Portugal. This circulation reflects the idea behind the euro, facilitating trade, travel, and economic cooperation between European nations. The coin therefore represents both Spain's national culture and the broader unity of Europe under the euro system. In summary, the 2000 M. España 10 euro cent Cervantes coin is an early Euro-era Spanish coin produced by the Royal Mint in Madrid before the euro entered physical circulation. Made from Nordic gold and featuring a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, it symbolizes Spain's literary heritage while also participating in the shared European currency system. Though generally common in circulation, it remains an interesting piece for collectors because it belongs to the historic transition period when Europe moved from national currencies, like the Spanish peseta, to the euro. Its design, materials, and cultural symbolism make it a small but meaningful artifact of modern European monetary history and Spanish identity. The next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2003 from Ireland, often marked with the word "Éire," the Irish language name of the country, is part of the first official generation of euro coins used across Europe after the introduction of the euro. Ireland joined the euro system in 1999 for electronic financial transactions and introduced euro coins and banknotes into public circulation during the historic euro cash changeover 2002, when the euro replaced the former Irish national currency, known as the Irish pound, also called the punt. The Irish 10-cent coin from 2003 belongs to the early years of euro circulation and carries one of the most recognizable national designs in Europe, the traditional Irish harp. The harp is an ancient cultural symbol strongly associated with Irish identity and heritage and appears prominently on the coin's national side. This harp design is based on the famous medieval instrument known as the Brian Boru harp, which is preserved today at Trinity College Dublin and is considered one of the oldest surviving Irish harps. The harp has long served as the national emblem of Ireland and is also used in official government symbols and in the logo of companies such as Guinness. The national side of the 2003 Irish 10-cent euro coin displays the harp at the center with the word "Éire" to the left side of the design. The year 2003 appears to the right of the harp, indicating the minting year. Surrounding the outer ring are 12 stars, representing the European Union, symbolizing unity and cooperation among European nations using the euro currency. The harp design used on all Irish euro coins was created by Irish artist and sculptor Jarlath Hayes, who designed the motif to reflect Ireland's historical and cultural traditions. One interesting feature of Irish euro coins is that the design is consistent across nearly all denominations, from 1 cent up to 2 euros, making Ireland unique among Eurozone countries because it chose a single national symbol rather than multiple different designs. This decision was intended to emphasize national identity through a single powerful cultural emblem recognized both within Ireland and internationally. The reverse side of the coin, known as the common European side, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luyx, whose design was selected for all euro coins in the first series. On this side of the coin, the number 10 appears prominently alongside the words Eurocent, indicating the denomination. Behind the number is an early map of Europe, representing the unity of European nations within the euro currency area. This design was used on all euro coins of the same value across participating countries so that the coins could circulate freely across national borders while still maintaining a consistent European identity. In 2007, the map on the euro coins was slightly updated to reflect the expansion of the European Union, but coins minted earlier, including the 2003 Irish issue, retain the original map design that highlights the European continent as it was at the time of the euro's launch. The 10-cent euro coin is made from a metal alloy called Nordic gold, a special mixture primarily composed of copper with smaller percentages of aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. The name refers to its golden color and durability. This alloy is resistant to corrosion, difficult to counterfeit, and suitable for long-term circulation. The coin has precise technical specifications: a diameter of about 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of approximately 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of around 4.10 grams. The edge of the coin has a distinctive scallop design with 7 indents, which helps people, especially those with visual impairments, identify the coin by touch. These standardized specifications are the same for all Eurozone countries issuing 10-cent coins, ensuring that vending machines, parking meters, and other automated systems can recognize the coins regardless of the country that issued them. Ireland does not have a traditional mint facility that produces its own coins in the same way some other Eurozone countries do. Instead, Irish euro coins are typically produced by the Central Bank of Ireland through partnerships with foreign mints. In the early years of the euro, many Irish coins were minted by the Royal Dutch Mint in Utrecht, as well as other contracted mints. Unlike some Eurozone coins, Irish coins usually do not display a visible mint mark, making them visually simpler in design. The 2003 coin therefore focuses primarily on the harp motif, the country name, Éire, and the year of minting. From a historical perspective, the introduction of the euro marked one of the most important economic changes in Ireland's modern history. Before joining the euro system, Ireland had used the Irish pound for decades, and earlier still had strong currency ties with the British pound due to historical connections with the United Kingdom. By adopting the euro, Ireland became more closely integrated with the European economic system, allowing easier trade and travel with Eurozone countries such as France, Germany, Spain, and Italy. The 2003 coin therefore represents not just a monetary unit but also a symbol of Ireland's participation in European economic cooperation and integration. In terms of circulation and mintage, the 2003 Irish 10-cent coin was produced in large quantities, as these coins were needed for everyday transactions such as small retail purchases, transportation fares, and vending machines. Because millions were minted and widely circulated, the coin is generally common and usually worth its face value of 10 cents in normal circulated condition. However, coin collectors, also known as numismatists, often collect euro coins by country and year. As a result, uncirculated examples or coins preserved in official mint sets can sometimes carry a slightly higher value among collectors. Some collectors also search for coins with unusual features, minting errors, or exceptional condition, which can make an otherwise common coin more interesting within the numismatic market. The harp design itself has a long and fascinating history in Irish culture. The symbol dates back centuries and was widely used in Irish manuscripts, coins, and heraldry. It became an official emblem of Ireland and is also featured on the national coat of arms. The famous Brian Boru harp, believed to date from the late medieval period, became the model for the modern Irish harp symbol used on coins and government documents. Today, the harp remains one of the most recognizable national symbols of Ireland worldwide. Its presence on euro coins ensures that Ireland's cultural identity is visible even within a shared European currency system. Another interesting aspect of euro coins is their cross-border circulation. Although the 2003 10-cent coin was issued by Ireland, it can legally circulate in any Eurozone country. This means that coins minted in Ireland may be found in everyday transactions in countries across Europe, traveling through tourism, trade, and commerce. Someone could receive an Irish coin as change in cities like Paris, Berlin, or Madrid without realizing its origin unless they look closely at the national design. This system of shared circulation reinforces the euro's goal of economic integration and cultural exchange among European nations. In conclusion, the 2003 Air 10 euro cent coin is a collector's and historian's because it reflects the early years of the euro and Ireland's continuing identity within Europe, the next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2005 from Spain with a mint mark M is one of the Spanish euro coins that features the famous writer Miguel de Cervantes, a central figure in Spanish literature and world literary history. This coin belongs to the euro currency system used by many European countries and represents 1/10 of a euro in value. Spain adopted the euro as part of the European Monetary Union in 1999 for financial markets and officially introduced euro coins and banknotes to the public during the euro cash changeover, 2002. Before adopting the euro, Spain's national currency had been the Spanish peseta, which had circulated for more than a century. The 2005 Spanish 10-cent coin is therefore part of the early years of euro circulation when the new European currency was becoming firmly established in everyday life across Spain and the rest of the eurozone. On the national side of the Spanish 10-cent coin appears the engraved portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the renowned author best known for writing Don Quixote, one of the most influential and widely read works in world literature. Cervantes was born in 1547 in Alcalá de Henares and lived during the Spanish Golden Age, a period when Spain experienced remarkable cultural and literary achievements. His novel Don Quixote, first published in 1605 with a second part released in 1615, tells the story of a nobleman who imagines himself a knight and sets out on adventures with his companion Sancho Panza. The novel blends humor, satire, and philosophical themes, and is often described by scholars as the first modern novel. Because of Cervantes' profound impact on literature and Spanish culture, Spain selected his portrait to appear on its 10-, 20-, and 50-cent euro coins, symbolizing the country's cultural heritage. The portrait used on these coins was designed by Spanish engraver Begoña Castellanos, who worked with the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, to create the detailed design. The inscription, ESPA, appears on the coin along with the year 2005, indicating the issuing country and minting year. Around the outer border of the coin are 12 stars, representing the European Union, whose member states cooperate politically and economically, while sharing the euro as a common currency. The letter M on the coin is the mint mark for Madrid, where the Royal Mint of Spain produces the nation's coins. Spain has a long tradition of coin minting dating back centuries, and the Madrid Mint continues this tradition by producing both circulating coins and special collector editions. The presence of the mint mark helps collectors identify the place of production and ensures authenticity within the euro coin system. The reverse side of the coin, often called the common European side, was designed by Belgian engraver Luc Luix, whose work was selected for the shared design used on euro coins throughout participating countries. On this side of the coin, the number 10 appears prominently with the words euro cent, identifying the denomination. Behind the number is a stylized map of Europe that symbolizes the unity of European nations within a shared monetary system. The map design used on coins minted between 1999 and 2006 shows Europe, without the newer member states that joined later. In 2007, the design was updated to reflect the expanded European Union. Therefore, the 2005 Spanish 10-cent coin features the original euro map design that represents the early stage of the euro currency era. The coin is made from an alloy known as Nordic gold, which is widely used for euro coins of the 10-, 20-, and 50-cent denominations. Despite the name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. Instead, it is composed mainly of copper, about 89%, with smaller amounts of aluminum, zinc, and tin. This composition gives the coin its golden appearance while making it strong, corrosion-resistant, and suitable for long-term circulation. The 10-cent euro coin has precise technical specifications that are standardized across all Eurozone countries. It has a diameter of approximately 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of around 4.10 grams. The edge of the coin has a distinctive scallop shape with 7 indents, a design that helps visually impaired people identify the coin by touch and also helps prevent counterfeiting. These technical standards ensure that euro coins from different countries can function interchangeably in vending machines, ticket machines, and other automated systems throughout Europe. In everyday use, the 10-cent coin is commonly used for small purchases and price adjustments. In many European shops and supermarkets, prices often end with digits such as 0.90 or 0.95, making the 10-cent coin a frequently used part of daily transactions. Because the euro is shared by multiple countries, coins issued in Spain can easily circulate in other Eurozone nations such as France, Germany, Italy, or Portugal. This cross-border circulation is one of the defining features of the euro system, allowing people to travel and conduct business across Europe without needing to exchange currencies. As a result, a Spanish 10-cent coin minted in 2005 might appear as change in many different European countries. From a numismatic standpoint, the 2005 M. España 10-cent Cervantes coin is generally considered a common circulation coin because it was produced in large quantities for everyday use. Millions of these coins were minted by the Royal Mint of Spain to meet the needs of Spain's economy. Because of this high mintage, most circulated examples have little value beyond their face value of 10 cents. However, coin collectors often collect euro coins by country, year, and design, and therefore the 2005 Spanish 10-cent coin is still included in many euro coin collections. Coins that remain in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, meaning they were never used in everyday transactions, can sometimes have slightly higher value among collectors. Special mint sets and proof versions produced by the Spanish Mint may also be more desirable to collectors because of their higher quality and limited distribution. The presence of Miguel de Cervantes on the coin reflects Spain's desire to celebrate its cultural legacy within the shared European currency system. Cervantes' influence extends far beyond Spain. His work has been translated into dozens of languages and studied around the world. The story of Don Quixote, with its themes of imagination, idealism, and the conflict between dreams and reality, continues to inspire readers centuries after it was written. By placing Cervantes on circulating coins, Spain ensures that his legacy remains visible in everyday life, reminding people of the country's contributions to global literature and culture. In conclusion, the 2005 M. España 10 euro cent Cervantes coin represents an important combination of national identity and European cooperation. Its design features the portrait of one of Spain's greatest writers, created by engraver Begoña Castellanos, while the common reverse side designed by Luc Lux symbolizes the unity of European nations using the euro. Produced by the Royal Mint in Madrid and made from durable Nordic gold alloy, the coin was minted in large quantities for everyday transactions across the Eurozone. Although it is generally not rare, it remains a meaningful piece of modern European coinage that reflects Spain's cultural heritage, its participation in the euro currency system, and the broader idea of a shared European economic community, the next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2008 from Luxembourg, bearing the inscription Luxembourg, the name of the country in the Luxembourgish language, is part of the official euro coinage used within the euro monetary system. Luxembourg is one of the founding members of the European Monetary Union and adopted the euro for financial transactions in 1999, while euro coins and banknotes officially entered everyday circulation in 2002 during the historic euro cash changeover 2002. Before adopting the euro, Luxembourg used the Luxembourgish franc, which was closely tied to the Belgian franc due to a monetary union between Luxembourg and Belgium that lasted for many decades. The introduction of the euro replaced both of these national currencies and helped integrate Luxembourg more deeply into the European financial system. The 2008 Luxembourg 10-cent coin is therefore part of the modern European coinage that symbolizes economic cooperation and shared currency among many European nations. Ascended to the throne in the year 2000 after succeeding his father Jean, Grand Duke of Luxembourg. The portrait shows Grand Duke Henri facing to the right, reflecting the tradition of placing national leaders on coinage to symbolize sovereignty and continuity of the state. Next to the portrait is the inscription Luxembourg, written in Luxembourgish, the national language of the country. Luxembourg is unique in Europe because it officially recognizes three languages: Luxembourgish, French, and German, and its coin design highlights Luxembourgish to emphasize national identity. The portrait design used on Luxembourg euro coins was created by Luxembourgish artist Yvette Gastauer-Claire, whose work was chosen to represent the country on its euro coinage. Surrounding the outer ring of the coin are 12 stars, representing the European Union, symbolizing unity, solidarity, and harmony among European nations that participate in the Union. One unique feature of Luxembourg's euro coins is the legal requirement that the head of state must appear on the coin design, which is why every Luxembourg euro coin includes the portrait of Grand Duke Henri. Another interesting aspect of Luxembourgish coins is that they often include mint marks and mint master symbols, because Luxembourg does not operate a large national mint for mass production of coins. Instead, many Luxembourg coins are minted in other European mints under contract, including facilities in countries such as Finland, France, or Netherlands, depending on the year of production. This international cooperation reflects the small size of Luxembourg and its strong integration with the European economic system. The reverse side of the coin is the common European design used for all 10-cent euro coins across the Eurozone. This side was created by Belgian engraver Luc Lux, whose design was selected in a Europe-wide competition before the euro's launch. The design prominently displays the number 10, along with the words euro cent, indicating the coin's denomination. Behind the number is a map of Europe that symbolizes unity among European nations using the euro currency. 4 coins minted after 2007, including the 2008 Luxembourg coin. The map shows a more complete representation of Europe without national borders, reflecting the expansion of the European Union and the increasing integration of its member states. This updated design replaced the earlier map used from 1999 to 2006, which showed only the original Eurozone countries. The 10-cent euro coin is made from a special metal alloy called Nordic gold, which gives the coin its distinctive golden color. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. Instead, it is composed mainly of copper, about 89%, with smaller amounts of aluminum, zinc, and tin. This alloy is highly durable, resistant to corrosion, and difficult to counterfeit, making it ideal for coins that will circulate for many years. The 10-cent coin has standardized technical specifications across all Eurozone countries. It has a diameter of approximately 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of about 4.10 grams. The edge of the coin has a distinctive scalloped shape with 7 indentations, which helps visually impaired individuals recognize the denomination by touch and also helps machines identify the coin accurately. Luxembourg is one of the smallest countries in Europe, both in geographic size and population, but it plays a very important role in European politics and finance. The capital city, Luxembourg City, hosts several major European institutions, including the European Court of Justice and the European Investment Bank. Because of its strong financial sector and international institutions, Luxembourg has become one of the wealthiest countries in the world in terms of income per capita. The euro currency is particularly important for Luxembourg's economy because the country is deeply connected with neighboring nations such as Germany, France, and Belgium, and many people cross the borders daily for work and business. In everyday use, the 10-cent coin is commonly used in small transactions such as retail purchases, transportation fares, and vending machines. Because euro coins circulate freely across all Eurozone countries, a 2008 Luxembourg coin can easily be found in many other European nations. A person might receive this coin as change while shopping in cities such as Paris, Berlin, or Madrid, even though the coin was originally issued by Luxembourg. This free circulation is one of the defining features of the euro system, allowing coins from different countries to mix together in everyday commerce. From a numismatic perspective, the 2008 Luxembourg 10-cent coin is generally considered a circulation coin rather than a rare collectible because it was minted in large quantities for daily use. However, collectors of euro coins often try to gather coins from every Eurozone country and every year of issue, which gives coins like this some interest among collectors. Luxembourg coins can sometimes be slightly more desirable because the country's smaller population often means lower mintages compared with larger countries like Germany or France. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they have not been worn through circulation, may be more attractive to collectors, especially if they come from official mint sets or proof sets produced for collectors. The portrait of Grand Duke Henri on the coin also carries political and historical significance. The Grand Duke represents the constitutional monarchy of Luxembourg, a system in which the monarch serves as the head of state while elected officials govern the country through democratic institutions. Grand Duke Henri has played an important symbolic role in Luxembourg's modern history, representing national unity and stability, while the country continues to participate actively in European cooperation. His image on the coin therefore symbolizes the connection between Luxembourg's national traditions and the shared European identity represented by the euro currency. In conclusion, the 2008 Luxembourg 10 cent coin is a small but meaningful bicontinental unity. Made from durable Nordic gold alloy and produced for everyday transactions, it circulates freely throughout the Eurozone. Although it is generally common and not considered rare, the coin remains historically interesting because it represents Luxembourg's participation in the euro currency system and the broader idea of economic and political cooperation across Europe. The next top. The 10 cent coin dated 2009 from Slovakia, bearing the inscription Slovensko, the Slovak name for the country, is an important piece of euro coinage because it belongs to the first year Slovakia adopted the euro currency. Slovakia officially joined the euro system on January 1, 2009, becoming the 16th member of the Eurozone. Before this transition, Slovakia had used its national currency, known as the Slovak koruna, which circulated after the country gained independence in 1993 following the peaceful division of Czechoslovakia into Czech Republic and Slovakia. The introduction of euro coins in 2009 therefore marked a major economic milestone for Slovakia, symbolizing its deeper integration into the European economic system and strengthening its connections with other European Union countries. The euro had already been introduced earlier in many European countries, but Slovakia's entry in 2009 represented the continued expansion of the Eurozone and the growing importance of the shared European currency. On the national side of the 2009 Slovak 10-cent euro coin appears the historic Bratislava Castle, one of the most famous landmarks in the country and an important symbol of Slovak history and national identity. The castle stands on a hill overlooking the Bratislava, the capital city of Slovakia, and the Danube River, making it one of the most recognizable structures in the region. Bratislava Castle has a long and complex history dating back many centuries. Archaeological evidence suggests that the hill on which the castle stands has been inhabited since ancient times, including during the Celtic and Roman periods. Over the centuries, the castle served various roles, including a royal residence, a military fortress, and an administrative center during the time when the region was part of the Kingdom of Hungary. The current Baroque-style structure largely dates from reconstruction efforts in the 18th century, though the castle has undergone several restorations after fires and periods of decline. Today it houses historical exhibitions and represents an important cultural monument of Slovakia. The design of the Slovak national side of the 10-cent coin was created by Slovak engraver Karol Liko, whose artwork depicts Bratislava Castle in detailed relief. The inscription Slovensko appears along with the year 2009, marking the first year of Slovakia's euro coinage. Surrounding the outer ring of the coin are 12 stars, representing the European Union, symbolizing unity and cooperation among the member states of the Union. The Slovak coat of arms also appears subtly within the design, reinforcing the national identity of the coin while maintaining the shared European style required for euro coinage. Slovakia chose 3 different national designs for its euro coins: Bratislava Castle for the 10-, 20-, and 50-cent coins, the Kriven Peak in the High Tatras Mountains for the 1-, 2-, and 5-cent coins, and the Double Cross on 3 Hills, the national coat of arms, for the 1 and 2 euro coins. This variety of designs reflects different aspects of Slovak geography, history, and national symbolism. The reverse side of the coin, which is common to all Eurozone countries for this denomination, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Loix. His design features the large number 10, along with the words euro cent, clearly indicating the coin's value. Behind the number appears a map of Europe that represents the unity and cooperation of European nations using the euro currency. Because the 2009 Slovak coin was minted after 2007, it uses the updated euro map design, which shows the entire European continent without national borders. This updated map replaced the earlier design used on coins minted between 1999 and 2006 and reflects the expansion of the European Union and the growing euro-own membership. The 10-cent euro coin is made from a special metal alloy called Nordic gold, which is widely used for euro coins of the 10-, 20-, and 50-cent denominations. Despite its name, Nordic gold does not contain actual gold. Instead, it is a mixture primarily composed of copper, about 89%, combined with aluminum, zinc, and tin. This alloy gives the coin its distinctive golden color while providing strength, corrosion resistance, and durability suitable for long-term circulation. The technical specifications of the coin are standardized throughout the Eurozone. It has a diameter of approximately 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of around 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of about 4.10 grams. The edge of the coin features a scalloped shape with 7 indentations, a design chosen to help visually impaired individuals identify the coin by touch and to assist automated machines in recognizing the denomination. The 2009 Slovak euro coins, including the 10-cent denomination, were produced by the Kremnica Mint, one of the oldest continuously operating mints in the world. The next top